boys and girls. Today is Thursday and it's kind of a sad day because this is the last video I'm going to make for this 9 weeks. And I look forward to seeing everybody back at Saudi in the fall. But we're going to party a little bit today. We've got our balloons, I'm all dressed up, ready to party, and look at all the friends that came to tell you goodbye today. So let's see if you can remember what each friend helps us do. Remember, they all help us with different reading strategies. So this is Eagle Eye. He wants us to look at the pictures. Eagle Eye, look at the picture to help you figure out the words. Eagle Eye, I'm glad you're here with us today. And then, who is this? Do you remember? Yes, this is Lips of the Fish. Get your lips ready to make the first sound. A lot of times this is one we don't use as much now, but we did a lot when we first started to read. And then we have Stretchy Snake. Yes, he helps us stretch it out. Stretch the word out slowly and put the sounds together to figure out the word. All right, so we have Stretchy Snake. And remember, when we're sounding our words or when we're tapping our words for spelling. And now I know that this one is one of your favorites because he is Leapy Frog or Skippy Frog. He helps us remember to skip over a word if it's a word we don't know. Skip it, skip the word, read to the end of the sentence. But always remember to hop back to the word you skipped to see if you can remember what it was. And then here come the ones that we have been using all 9 weeks. We have Chunky Monkey. We chunk the word. Look for the chunk you know. Stand, A&D, jumping, the suffix, ing, flat, the rhyme, AT. And that was Chunky Monkey. And then one of our favorites, Flippy Dolphin. Yes, there's Flippy Dolphin. Remember, he can do flips. He jumps in and out of the water, and he helps us remember that we can change the sounds around because sometimes our letters make a different sound. We have long vowels and short vowels, and then like our G and our C can make more than one sound. So just remember, if it doesn't sound right to begin with, try a different sound. And then the one that we met at the beginning of the week, Trying Lion. If Eagle Eye doesn't work, try something else. Try the Lips of the Fish or Stretchy Snake or skip over the word and come back, or then try Chunky or try to change the vowel sound. That's what Trying Lion does. He never gives up. Try it again. Try to reread the sentence. Try a word that makes sense. So boys and girls, these are all strategies that you have been using this year to read and spell. I hope you remember them for next year and that you will use them when you're reading and spelling. All right, let's go ahead and do a few rhymes today. We have add, ink, ink, silent E, and there's one of our Flippy Dolphin sounds. It doesn't say k, it says s. Ice, ill, and the word that we had last week, IGHT, ight, the new sound that we had last week. All right, we have 3 words to do today. Thinking. I am thinking about the sounds. I am thinking how to write a word. Do we ever tap our suffix? No. Tap the word. So get those fingers out. You only have to do it a couple times today. And tap the word think. Listen to that vowel sound. Ink. Ink. Make sure you heard that vowel sound. Ink. Oh, I hope you remembered an I there for ink. And that was one of our rhymes or one of our glued sounds. Has a short vowel, but it's followed by 2 consonants, so we know not to double. We want thinking. You're going to add I-N-G. What was your root word? Think. What is your digraph? T-H. And your suffix was I-N-G. You are doing a good job thinking about our strategies. All right, your next word is nicest. Nicest. He was the nicest man I had ever met. What is the base word? Nice. He is nice. He is the nicest. So nice. Tap the word nice. N-I-S. Nice. Write the sounds that you heard. N-I-S. I'm putting that there. I know it's going to be followed by an E. And I-C-E was one of my rhymes. Nicest. I see a long I followed by a silent E. Nicest. To make it nicest, I want to add EST. But before I can do that, I need to remember to drop the E and add E-S-T. Your base word was nice. Your suffix is E-S-T. And then your last word today, don't let me trick you, is brightest. And that's close to one of your spelling words from last week. So what was your base word? Bright, tap it, ight, bright. So let's write the sounds I heard. B, ight. But I remember from last week about Mr. G-H. Mr. G-H is silent. He's silent in the middle. T, bright. I don't hear the G-H. I do have a long I, but it's followed by more than one consonant, so I don't need to double anything. And I wanted the word brightest, and we would use E-S-T. Consonant blend, B-R. Our rhyme that we talked about was I-G-H-T. What is your base word? Bright. And your suffix is, or your ending, is EST, brightest. Boys and girls, guess what? That's the last word I'm going to have you write this school year. But since we just talked about Mr. GH, I think we're going to sing the Mr. GH song. Now, I know that you've listened to this online, and I can check to see how many of you have listened. So when you get it and you pull it up on my webpage or on my YouTube channel, you'll see a ghost picture. I don't have that. But what we're going to do is my words are right here, and it says, Mr. GH is hiding all around because he's pretending to be a ghost. Look, he'll make those vowels. Say a different sound. Mr. GH is a funny little friend. He's silent in the middle, but goes at the end. And then we sing that again. And then we're going to spell the words. N-I-G-H-T spells night. And we only go through about 6 or 7 of those. So this is what I have. You can get online and listen to it. I'm going to be playing the music from the YouTube channel one that you have been listening to. So let's see if we can get this going. And we will do our Mr. G-H. Well, it got off of it somehow. Let me see if I can get back to it real quickly. If not, nope, it went off of it. So let's just go through the words and we'll practice it, and then I want you to get online. Mr. G-H is hiding all around. Look, he'll make those vowels. Say a different sound. We got to get in the mood, dim the lights just a little bit. Mr. G-H is a funny little friend. He's silent in the middle, but goes at the end. He's silent in the middle, but goes at the end. N-I-G-H-T spells night. F-I-G-H-T spells fight. S-I-G-H-T B-R-I-G-H-T spells sight. B-R-I-G-H-T, bright. L-I-G-H-T spells light. T-I-G-H-T says tight. R-I-G-H-T spells right. S-L-I-G-H-T, slight. Mr. G-H is hiding all around. Look, he'll make those vowels say a different sound. Mr. G-H is a funny little friend. He's silent in the middle, but goes at the end. He's silent in the middle, but goes at the end. All right, that gives you an idea about Mr. G-H. If you've not listened to it, please get on the YouTube channel and listen to it. It will be posted. All right, I hope that all my party animals here are going to listen. I have one last book to read to you this 9 weeks. We have worked on nouns, verbs, and pronouns this week. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about punctuation. And I know sometimes we're not quite sure how to use the exclamation point. So I like this book. It's showing us a little bit about our friend explanation. Exclamation mark. Look at him. Oh, now look, he's got a face. You need to watch his face. He stood out from the very beginning. He doesn't look very happy, does he? He stood out here. He stood out there. And all these other little friends are all periods. He doesn't look like they do, does he? It seemed like the only time he didn't stand out was when he was asleep. Why didn't he stand out then? He was lying down, wasn't he? He tried everything to be more like them. Look at him. He tried to squish the line part down. Still doesn't look like the periods, does he? But he just wasn't like everyone else, period. All of these are periods. Poor Mr. Explanation Point. He was confused. He was flummoxed and deflated. He even thought about running away. Then, one day, hello? Who are you? Who is this? That's our question mark, isn't it? Remember what the question mark does. What grade are you in? What's your favorite color? Do you like frogs? What's your favorite ice cream? When's your birthday? Know any good jokes? Do you want to race to the corner? Is there an echo in here? Is there an echo in here? What's your favorite movie? Do you know what makes gravity? Why do you look so surprised? Am I boring you? Do you think a snail could go around the world? So, what do you want to do? Who's taller, you or me? What do you want to be when you grow up? Boy, Mr. Question Mark sure does ask the questions, doesn't he? Stop! I think our exclamation point got tired. He didn't know that he had that in him. How'd you do that? Can you do that again? He wasn't sure, so he started small. Hi. It worked. That felt right, so he tried something bigger. Howdy. Showing surprise. As he pushed himself a bit more, wow! He's getting brave now, isn't he? He discovered a world of endless possibilities. Yippee! This is fun! Way to go! Bravo! It was like he broke free from a life sentence. You're it! congratulations. Happy birthday! Encore! Yum! Go! That's great. Thanks. Wake up. Look out. Boom. All of those, when we say them, show excitement. Hey, guys! It's me! Look what I can do! Does he sound excited? He does. Of course, there was much exclaiming. The question mark said, isn't he something? And the periods, which just give us a statement. There was never any question in our minds. They already knew, didn't they? So, with his head held high, he went off to make his mark. The end. And boys and girls, that brings us kind of to the end of this school year, which makes Mrs. Chandler very sad. Now, don't forget, this afternoon at 2:30, the whole first grade is going to get on Zoom, and we're going to have a dance party, and we're going to see a slideshow that's going to have all the fun activities that we did when we were at school. So I hope I'll get to see you then on the Zoom party. But for now, for Mrs. Chandler, I have something for you to read. Boys and girls, I'll see you next year.